So this is Pharmaceutical Cricket League Season 1 happening in Sekanaidoku Stadium, organized by Nisik and it was a long time in the air. That was struck nice. He scores. Play. So, point on the boundary line now. The fielder comes in. Nicely started by Torrent. Both the batsmen are off the mark. Prasanna batting on 7. Somashekar comes into the attack. Lifted up, and it has gone on. Will be 4 on the onside. Well played this one again by Prasanna on the very first ball. Results for a long on boundary. White call. Gets back into his line, it's going to be a dot. The swing of the bat is on, and it has been raised away nicely. Through the covers, the ball reaches for 4. Batting seems to be better on the surface as the days come on. Lots of width offered from Shekhar. Prasanna latches on to that. He has been in a good touch with the bat, likely to find the gaps. Second boundary on the offside. 3 boundaries in 3 different areas. Long off. This one it covers. Somashekar lost his rhythm, so he would come again. Already 9 runs have been scored in the first 3. Those 2 boundaries and that wide has made. This is Pharmaceutical Cricket League Season 1. Almost reaching the semi-stage. Right away they should be. Thought of catching that initially, but the fielder has not been in a good position. He's not certain about taking that. The good thing is that it's been a couple of offenses in the meantime. Prasanna Kumar and Subramaniam running quickly. Long off sent back. Hollywood return for his steps in. That has been well balanced by this man. The one standing it. The covers region. It has been a single. The timing is the key there from Prasanna Kumar. Likes to have some batter on that. Non-striker calling for the quick run. Subbu and Prasanna complete that. With 14 runs coming off it, the score moves on to 21 without a wicket. Things have been thankful to Mr. Sundar, the Managing Director of Nissan Chemicals and Surgicals. Sai Teja comes in. Created some time and room on the throw ball. Seems ahead the line, safe. Has gone above the fielder, will be four. Has gone all the way for four. It has been the first boundary for Subramaniam. Almost 12 ran over the current run rate in the power play. Granules, one of the fabulous sides, are here to take a wicket. Changes in the field. The covers fielder will be on the boundary line. Mid-wicket is on. Rest of them inside the circle. Slow ball to deceive the batsman. Welcome, Mr. Vinod, the fantastic organizer who has connected 40 teams. Of course, 70 teams. Another one that is inching close. So Bashir has a question to the umpires, so no much reaction on that from them. The bowler does well, Sai Teja. The batting side, Torrent Pharma in the previous game. They scored 89 and won the game by 5 runs. That was a great restriction by them. Would like to wind the cap. This one gone at point for a single. Whereas Granules in their previous game, they won by 8 wickets with 14 balls to spare. It means as per the moment, as per the toss, Granules again wanted to chase. Despite of losing the toss, Torrent Pharma came to bat first and they're able to restrict that happened in the previous game. Catches the call that has been played towards the gully region between gully and backward point. After that 4 we have seen a couple of singles. Probably the last ball of this over, last ball of power play. 6 runs came. Slow ball that has come close to the bite. There's an appeal. Bashir has asked and the umpire raises his finger. The power play has a satisfactory finish for Granules. They lose their first wicket of Subramaniam. Gone for 7 from 8. Sai Teja is being appreciated. After 3 overs, the score is 27 for 1. Umpire says that's the finish of the power play. At number 3, here comes Manohar Naveen. Charging into the front foot, Prasanna Kumar lifts it nicely. Quick single, and this overthrow has created the second run. The fielder has to be a bit slow, especially while throwing the ball. Or does they have to make sure that there is a proper backup? Gentle play, the strike pad comes in contact at the right time. Prasanna Kumar continuing his form, batting on 21 from 12th. Charging onto the front foot, he just wanted to lift it up. Credits to Kiran for beating up the batsman on the back foot. He's coming over the stumps, releasing the ball onto the off stump, sometimes outside the off stump. So the ball has got so many variations. Started well initially. Just 2 runs and 3 dots in a row. The winner of this game will proceed to the semi-finals. Lifted in the air, so that has travelled for one, can only be one. With 4 runs coming off it, the score moves on to 31 for 1. Likely to find the gap. The final fielder has been accurate, has been only one. Torrent Pharma is someone who can restrict the total, whereas Granules has been a successful chaser. In both the previous matches they chased. First match they have restricted their opponent for 52. Just waited onto the back foot, the bowler does well, Sai Teja. He took the first wicket actually. He's likely to create some troubles for the batters. Form seems to be needed. But there's a beautiful line. Form is temporary, class is permanent. We often match that with the Indian side players. Round the stump he comes and the batsman rips it up. Seems like he's taken a throw off. That is far-best technique, making the batsman to get into the drive. Finally tempting him to lift it up, and the fielder does the rest. That's going to be the second breakthrough produced by this man, Sai Teja. Both of them have been catches. And interestingly, the catch is taken by the same man, Bashir. Now he's standing at long off. He contributed to the catch previously when he was behind the stumps. This Dear online scorer, please change the name. It is not Bashir, the catcher. It is Rajashekhar. Just now Naresh says that the catcher is Rajashekhar, so nicely done by him. Gaurashankar, number 4. Wants to flick it on the onside. The idea from the bowler is to bowl round the stumps and let the ball get inside the right-hander. A reasonable length has created that catch. He's trying the same, Sai Teja. run is well picked up by the new man. Gauri Shankar gets off the mark. The power play's last ball has produced a wicket, and in the over, another wicket. Sai Teja has taken the wicket of the other opener who has been in form. Prasanna Kumar gone. He had a great beginning, 22 runs from 17 balls. And the response from the back foot, non-striker calling in for the quick run, has been a single to finish number 5. With 5 runs and a wicket from it, after 5 overs, the score moves on to, with 3 runs and a wicket from it, the score moves on to 34 for 2. Another over to be completed from this end, the pavilion end. So for the highest total in the tournament is 173 for 4. That was made by Pharma Unit 1. And yesterday they lost the game and are out of the tournament. The lowest total has been 48 during the first level of knockouts. Kiran bowls his last over. Once again, he wants to come over the stumps. We have seen Sai Teja doing it around the stumps. 2.1, 12 runs. He hasn't had a wicket. He has 5 balls to finish. Through the offside, it went on. There was a bit of chance for the batsman. He won't take too time. He reacted according to the ball, but what happened is that more pace has beaten up. Hit in the air, will that be taken? It has fallen short of the fielder. There's no one to gather that. Lucky enough for the batsman. Seems like checking the shot. Will be a single to this man, Manohar Naveen. Number 3 and number 4 have to be cautious of these bowling conditions. Wanted to hit it on the onside. Seems to be the rotation gone the other way than the batsman has expected. Smart piece of bowling from Kiran. 8 runs off his first, 4 runs off his next. Now in the over, just a single of the first 4 balls. Catches a call that's mistimed. It's been a terrific fight back, especially by Granules. In the first 17 balls, they gave 27. It means almost by the end of 3rd over, they took a wicket and offered 27 runs. They're on the arc. This can be 4. Will be 4. Lots of width of it. That is what Manohar Naveen has been waiting for the bowler to do. Ends off with the boundary. With that boundary, totally 6 runs have come from it. And the score moves on to 40 for 2. Seems a beneficial bowling by Granules in the last 3 overs. Especially in the last 3.1 overs. They considered just 13 runs and took 2 wickets. First wicket that was on the last ball of the power play. Then a wicket in the 5th over. so down here the score is at 1-2. Change of ends in bowling. As this is the first edition. But in the coming seasons, the count will increase, the number of days will increase. Even now, in the first edition, having 15 days tournament is really surprising. I don't feel that these guys are new to this. They do like professional organizers and event managers. Here comes the skipper into the attack. Bashir has given a bit of weight. That was nicely coming onto the bag, and the first one raises for 4. Not a happy captain, Bashir. Gauri Shankar hammers that nicely. The second half has started off with a boundary. Now long off is going to stand on the boundary line. Long off, long on, mid-wicket, covers. Quicker ball, well hit. Gauri Shankar does well. Also a long striker asking for the quick run, Manohar Naveen. This to have added 13 from 11. They want to repair and reset the things. Likes to find the gap. They'll take the first one simply. Wanted to have the second. From the boundary line, it's never easy to transfer the ball. By the time the ball comes, there will be a couple of runs on the board. 2 runs to the timely gap from Manohar Naveen. Well bowled Yorker this one. An equal response he finds from the batter. Manohar does well. It's better to have a dot ball rather than losing a wicket. This one seems to be even more closer than the previous Yorker. Bashir now wanted to do. This is what he expected he's getting. Slow ball that results as a wide down the leg side. Usually the left-hander's presence can create runs, can also create wickets. This is a psychological advantage for the left-armers, the left-handers. Bashir is likely to utilize that. Asking strong enough, but umpire doesn't react on that. He didn't mind. Brilliant from Nagendra. Another experienced bowler for Granules is here. That was struck on the arm. Seems like it has been an attempt for a catch which is more difficult. And that has been spectacular. Catch is difficult, but saving runs is crucial. Will this Torrent Pharma bring up their 50? 7.250 for 2. Shankar moving on to the front foot this time. It has been considered as a wide by the umpire. Wide number 3 of this innings. Fielders, good to see that this man transferred the ball in time. Both of them batting on 10. Left, as this one has become wide number 4 of this innings, second one in the over. Slow ball, misread, that has to be a close call. You could see the umpire, the keeper reacting much quickly on that. Bowlers usually try to be experimental, as the batsmen have got different ideas of striking the ball. And has gone outside the off stump. This one he comes up with a full pace. Nagendra Nagu has got his own variations. Chance he created to sweep it reverse, but credits to the bowler. It has finished as a dot. With this, 5 runs came off it, and the score is 53 for 2. Torrent Pharma in their previous 2 games. In the first game they chased 79. In the second game they scored 89 and won the game by 5 runs. That means they didn't make or they didn't chase anything above 100. Everything was around 80, 85. And Granules in their first game, they dismissed their opponent just for 52. In the second game, they chased 95 in 9 overs, winning that by 8 wickets. It means they are off for the chase even now. Undoubtedly, they will be. Every match is a knockout. This is match number 4 in the third knockout stage. Players down the round for 1. Bashir continues, opening the face of the bat initially. Batsman gets one, also likes to have the second. Looking for the third. This is not a good piece of cricket, but finally they will be satisfied as Bashir has a hit at the stumps during the third attempt of the runs, which means Manohar Naveen has to go. Gone for 10 from 14. Credits to Bashir. Initially it was a tough call for a couple of runs. They did it successfully. Then they got tempted to score the third run when the overthrow was there. Number 5 is Shivasai Kumar. He's going to be the non-striker. Moving over to the front foot, he hits it in the gap, I think. It's going to be a left foot put up by the fielder standing on the boundary line. It covers. This one sometimes considered as pretty ordinary fielding. Granules are not up to the mark so far. But playing with red tennis is not the actual game. The bowlers and fielders will feel that difficulty. Premeditated attempt to go big on the onside, but Bashir is skillful. It's not that easy to hit Bashir on the boundary line. At the moment, Gauri Shankar has set himself. That has gone through the gate, through the batsman, also a difficulty for the keeper. Five runs of the first 5 balls from Bashir. He usually contributes well with the bat, with the ball. Being left-handed, he can strike those big shots. Ball hit so nicely, making the batsman to be puts it down the ground. Misfield that is going to cost a boundary. That's why the fielding standards are needed to be improved. Shivasai Kumar, on the very first ball, he hammers a boundary. This is one of the best beginnings for any batter. Nagendra Nagu just pulls it on the off-stump line. Has Peter Singh is looking for the second. Will be a couple of runs. Good to see Shivakumar and Gauri Shankar making it quick. And today has been the birthday of one of the players in Granules, Mr. Srinivas. We wish you a very happy birthday. Played nicely, the mistake on the first bounce will be one. We also have the second again, even on this. The good thing about Torrent is that they're able to put the pressure on the fielders, running so quick between the wickets. As it got 10 runs of it, the score will be 8 for 3. Last 2 overs remaining. Shot onto the front foot, keeper has a shot onto the stumps, but sometimes these create the runs. That is what Granules have given. Bye, says the umpire. Bashir has been into his last over. Almost 4-5 runs we have seen in overthrows, which is very precious. Has been amazing to watch such a kind of technique from Bashir. Every now and then he likes to beat up the batsman. He hasn't had a wicket, he deserves one for sure. He usually prefers to come round the stumps every time. That was in the air. Bashir himself decides to take it on. A good catch of his own bowling. Just now I've been saying that he deserves a wicket. He got one on the next ball. That has been the wicket of Shivakumar. Gone for 9 from 7. Tried to play his part, Shiva. This has been the 4th game in the 3rd stage knockouts of Pharmaceutical Cricket League Season 1, organized by Nissi Chemicals and Surgicals. On the ground we have our officials, Mr. Naresh, Mr. Dhruva, standing as the main and square leg umpires. The live and exclusive action of this tournament is being telecasted by Elite Sports team. Do like, share, subscribe and follow Elite Sports for the entire PCL info. Krishna gets off the mark on the first ball. Initially he had thought of scoring the second, right? The non-striker says a certain no on that. Granules also moved quickly on the field. Despite of those overthrow runs, everything has been right on them. Chipped in the air, inside, it has been traveled towards fine leg. Short fine leg has got that in time. He has made sure that the ball is not going to cross for the second. Probably the last ball from Bashir. 1 for 15 in 2.5, well economical. He has a hit on his stance, he attempted, and this is what usually happens. He tried twice, but finally that ends as a dot. Could have been a dot, but is a single. Bashir has finished his spell 3 overs, 1 for 16. Yesterday afternoon it was a fantastic victory made by Actimus Bayu. And Chandrakant has been the star performer for Actimus Bayu yesterday, chasing 117 runs. Here comes Somashekar into his second over. And this pacer runs a long way. Comes round the stump, started nicely with a dot. And his hats off to the length he takes to the run-up, more than 22 yards. Few bowlers in PCL take this kind of length, this kind of distance. Somashekar has been one among them. Probably 4 balls more to finish. They'll take the first one, Raj looking for the second. Throw towards the keeper. In the meantime, the batsman is safe. Krishna gets 2. Catches the call that was in the air. Land saved. That's going to be a couple of runs more to the total. These are precious for Torrent Pharma. First 2 balls resulted in 2 couples, and before that it was a dot. Fabulous beginning, and is going to be a best finish for Somashekar if the next 3 balls come as per his choice. Krishna gets 2. So far 7 boundaries struck in this innings. It means most of the runs came by running between the wickets. And it's good to see a slow ball as well from him, taking a longer distance to run up. If it is with the pace, then the action has got a complete satisfaction. But he is also technical. Sometimes bowls a bit slow. It means 4 runs came off the first 4 balls from Somashekar. Likes to hit in the gap, that has gone for 4, no chance for Bashir. Well played, it's clear, a much needed boundary under pressure. This is the 8th boundary of this innings, the first one from Krishna. He shows the fielder has been towards mid-wicket, but the ball struck towards square leg. Now square leg has been called up to be on the boundary line for the last ball. Torrent Pharma facing Granules, Krishna facing Somashekar. Balls it over the stance, and when he changed the angle, it came as right. Usually Somashekar is one of the bowlers who take more time to complete their over. That's because of the run-up. Because to get back to his initial mark, it takes time. And by running it takes some time. Here comes the last ball. That was struck nicely. Long on coming under, chance of a run out. This should be done on the 3rd run attempt. However, 2 runs comfortably taken, which means Torrent Pharma end their innings on 83 for 4. 83 for 5, in fact. Mr. P. Sundar, CS, who introduced the idea of cricket in pharma industry of Visakhapatnam. Also thanks to Mr. Vinod and his team for being so guys, just stay tuned. We'll catch you soon with the start of second innings. Toronto playing 11, please set soon. Welcome back. The time has come for the second half. Chase of 84 runs in 12 overs. Rajashekar and Gauri Naidu with the bat. With the ball, here comes the skipper, Venki. Just about on the stumps, a tiny single. Granules are off the mark. Granules unit 4. Rajashekar has scored his first run. This has been the first ball from this man, Gauri Naidu, who gets one on that. Match number 4 of the third stage knockouts of Pharmaceutical Cricket League Season 1, organized by Nisse Chemicals and Surgicals. lifts it up nicely on the onside. That results for a single. Rajashekar gets another. The first 3 overs has been the mandatory power play. We can see 2 fielders standing on the boundary line. For the right-hander, it's going to be mid-wicket. Also, long off. Smashed as a one-step carry, it went on. Results for 1. There's a proper backup there. Five balls conceded, 5 singles. Push for 1. The first over resulted in 6 singles. The score is 6 for no loss. Lifted in the air for a while. The runs serving to the hands there. It has been the first wicket down. Shivasai Kumar produces. Wicket of Gordon Idol. Towards the long on, the opener batter Prasanna Kumar has taken that. Granules unit for lost the first wicket. So Torrent has got that kind of technique to trouble the opponent. Having ordinary scores on the board, they are able to win matches. In the 2 previous matches, they restricted their opponent to something around 80, 85. In the first game, 70. In second game, they made 89 and won the game by 5 runs. It means the opponent has made 84. Tarkeshwar Rao comes in. The batsman got tempted to score a single, where Rajashekar has had a clear no. Still there are immense possibilities for Granules, the unit 4. The required run rate before the start was just 7 and over. They have got so much time. Has gone through the defense. Seems to be a wide call. It's Naresh standing as the main umpire and Dhruva as the leg umpire, as a square leg umpire. Wants to push that. Sai Kumar does well to trouble the new man. Initially had a wicket in the over. He just comes in a bit slow with a reasonable run-up. And then releases the ball in time. This is a quicker ball from the spinner. He does well. A tiny way to finish the over. The score moves on to 6. And of course, I think there must be an update in the app. We had seen 1 wide in the over. And a wicket probably. Dear online scorer, please check that. Umpire, is there any wide in the over, second over? 1 wide? Okay, it means the score must be updated in the app. That wide is not added. Seems like there is another ball. Even scorer says the same. There is another ball in the over, in the second over. The wide is not updated in the app. Yes, finally we found that wide which is added, and then there's a discussion for this wicket. It has been a brilliant stuff by this man, Sai Kumar. He has all the dots. A wicket already on the second ball. This run whistles. An appeal was put up by Torrent, but simply denied by the umpires. It means the batsman is safe. It's 7 for 1 after the second over. For the left-hander, there are going to be more changes. Only 2 fielders are allowed to stand on the boundary line. Subramaniam came in, and the strokes off with the wicket. Granules Unit 4 lose that second. Rajashekar has to go. What a fabulous beginning by this man, Subramaniam. He has been called to bat so early, and with the ball he has been given the third over, which is the last over of the power play. Gone for 3 from 4. A superb take at the covers fielder by Venki, the skipper. So he likes the scenario at the moment. He himself contributed with that catch. Subramaniam with that wicket. The left-hander walks back. Granules unit 4 stepping back. They need a partnership. They have been chasing 84 runs. Just a wide that came in the second over. That was the only run. Nothing much from the batsman. Nagendra Nagu comes to bat. Another man who can prove his talent is Nagendra Nagu. At the moment, Subramaniam has started up with the wicket. Short third man has been called up. Times it nicely. Nagendra gets 4. What a punch. He just waited the ball to come to him. And once it came, he put that. That's a flat sixer. What a beginning. You can't get anything better than this. Superbly timed. That's the first 6 of the morning. We haven't seen any sixers when Torrent batted. They scored 8 boundaries. But Nagendra Nagu, who just came, smashes the first ball for a square leg sixer. And the fielder has a job to bring back the ball. There is no one standing there to help. Seems like it has gone to the states. Of course, the steps. Torrent Pharma in the previous 2 games, once they won by batting first, and in the another contest they chase the target, which is in the first game. For Granules, in both the matches they chase the targets. Targets are 53 and 95. It is 84 at the moment. And after a verification, finally he gets the confirmation as a sixer. This is a terrific counter attack. Wicket of the first ball, then a 6. Pushed for 1 through the short covers. Granules Unit 4 has bowled well. In the first 3 overs they conceded 27. Lifter in the air, catches a call, will it be taken? And yes! Longo has got keen observation on the ball till the last. That finds the wicket of Tarakeshwar Rao. He has been struggling to bat on. So far no runs for him in the first 4 balls. This is ball number 5. He has to get back. Granules Unit 4 lose their 5th, lose their 3rd. Here comes at number 5, the skipper. Bashir has got a responsibility to fulfill as a skipper and as a batter. So talking about Granules bowling, in the first 3 overs they conceded 27. In the next 9 overs it was 56. And likewise, Torrent. So far in the tournament, they have restricted their opponent to on an average of something about an 80, 85. So there's a good chance for them to do the same. And Bashir's skills as a batter, we have seen in the previous games he has took the responsibility single-handed and gave wins. Look for one, Bashir gets off the mark, playing that at third man. Quick wickets inside the power play makes the batsman to be cautious. Probably the last ball is here. Subramaniam striking with 2 wickets in the over. The last ball of the power play is faced by Nagendra. Edged, still travels for one at third man. Single to finish. This after 3 overs, the score moves on to 16 for 2, 16 for 3. Runs needed 68 from 54. Runs needed 68 in 9 overs. 7.5 the needed run rate. The power play got completed. There has been a brilliant start, 9 runs and 2 wickets from Subramaniam. Another economical bowler and a wicket for him, Shivasai Krishna. Bowled 6 dot balls in his first over. Wants to prove his skill in the second. Has a wicket. Need to see how he's going to bowl as the power play got completed. There will be 5 fielders to stand on the boundary line. Fine leg, mid wicket. Square leg, long on and covers. Long off and covers. This was struck nicely in the air. They might look for the second, they have to come. Nagendra and Bashir completes 2. Whereas they need a partnership, losing 3 quick wickets is definitely a trouble. Punch it nicely, is there a decided shot? Need to wait and see. And yes, the fielder has given up the chase. He quickly moves onto the back foot. Reacting well on the ball bowled on the right side. Nagendra scores his first boundary with that. Already a 6er on the first ball. He seems to be in a good touch with the bat. They were struck on the Good save by the skipper. Winky does well. Has been a single. Beneficial start from Granules Unit 4. 7 runs for the first 3 balls. 7 runs from Nagendra. The keeper wants the fielder to be a bit wider than the batsman's scoring area. Fine leg is taken off. Short third man is put. That's brilliant technique from the bowler. Also fine response from the batter. Results for a single, played it, covers. $60 needed from 50. With 7 wickets in hand. Likes to get into the drive, has been won. Both these players likely to repair and reset the things. And the captain has got a big responsibility. So far he played just 2 balls and scored 2 runs. Being left-handed, his presence can create the runs. Tries to drive it, I think. He was in a defensive mode. We could see the keeper, the fielders and the bowler getting into the act. With this over number 4 has come to an end. 9 runs came from it. The score was over 25 for 3. Shivasai Kumar bowls well. A bright sunny day seems like the indication that summer season has started. Typical day for the players and mainly for both our umpires. Naresh and Dhruva have to take more care because standing from the morning till the evening is not easy. Here's the captain decided to bowl. He started well. Winky has been very impressive in the previous games as well with that slow run-up. He just waits, pauses himself while releasing the ball. It's good to see. He's creating more concentration to bowl. Drives on the onside, Nagendra will get one. Immediate call from Bashir saying no. As the fielder reacted sharply. It's a crunchy encounter for sure. Well balanced for either sides. So far it is run balls, 26 balls, 26 runs. This has been wide. The first fight when Bashir came. The defender is gone. You could see the ball going close to the bat. So that's a decent pace generated by this man. Interesting challenge, captain to captain. Venki has been consistent. Even in the previous games, he completed his quota of 3 overs. That was stopped nicely by the fielder. It's long off. An interesting encounter between these two. The eminent batting of Granules versus top-class bowling of Torrent. Over the front foot is going to be 1. Also the fielding standards are perfectly set by this side, Torrent. They seem to be balanced, even though not highly skillful. They've got that consistency which made them to be almost close to the semi-stage. Smash away, there's going to be a one-step carry to the fielder. He does nicely. Will be a single. The fielder has been placed exactly where the ball has come. Singles came off it, 5 runs from it. The score is 30 for 3. Runnable competition at the moment. Runs needed 54 from 42. Record run rate is close to 8 runs and over. Bashir, the skipper, so far didn't give any work to his bat. Facing 6 balls, he scored 4. On the other, Nagendra with a flying start, 10. Venki does well, 2 overs, 11 runs. Subramaniam into the attack. Played nicely, this one gone, it's square at point. These two have added 17 runs from 15 balls. Nagendra and Bashir. Yes, the batting time that has been bowled a bit slow and low. 2 runs of the first 2 balls. Subramaniam does well, has got a couple of wickets in his first over. He has his own technique in releasing the ball. The drifted down the leg side for wide. So far, the 3rd extra run of this innings. Seems like that was touching the body. No reaction by the umpire. Brilliantly done by Subramaniam. Simplific on the onside, the call for the first. Wanted to have the second. This is sharp fielding. Great enough to get control of the second run. The bowlers and fielders helping each other. Also, Granules mostly depended on their bowling, but bowling is top class from Granules. Likely to find the gap. Nagendra wants to hit it, but the color fielder restricts. Single ball to the total. 5 runs of the first 5 balls and last ball of the first half. The balls are coming from the pavilion and Subramaniam. 1.5, 2 for 14. Left-handed combination going on. Seems like he finds the face. That's going to be the first boundary for the captain. He took almost 10 balls to score his first boundary. The first half ended with 39 for 3 in 6 overs. It's time for the strategic timeout. Remaining runs 45 needed from 36. Welcome back. Time for the second half. The bowlers will be coming from the forest end. Runs needed 45 from 36. 7.5 the needed run rate. Here comes Venki, the captain, bowling the last over. That's magical start. He does well. He doesn't use so much distance to run. A reasonable length, and then the concentration on the ball makes him much special. He deserves a wicket for sure. First 2 overs, 11 runs. Low to the keeper, this will be the first wide from Venki. So far, 4th extra run. Smash harness resulted for a maximum. Second 6 from this man, Nagendra. And that too, he took on the bowler in form, the captain, Venki. He usually doesn't bowl anything short, but this one came nicely onto the bat. Nagendra moves on to 26 from 14, with a boundary in 2 sixes. Four more balls from the captain. Driven slowly for 1 towards covers. The keeper transfers the ball in time. Driven nicely for 1, and suddenly this plate started to take the things away. Bashir getting his first ball in the last ball of the first half. Then a sixer from Nagendra that brings back the momentum. Nagendra drives through the covers, has been 1. Chances looking for the second. Bashir Hadis and Nagendra as well. 2 runs and breaks up the 50 for the team. 6.5 overs, 50 for 3. Still needed 34 from 31. The last ball from the captain. Nagendra plays that well for 1. With the 7 overs have been completed, the score moves on to 51 for 3. Runs needed 33 from 30. 12 runs came out this over, and the captain has finished his spell. Venki 3 overs, 23 runs without a wicket. Chinnam Naidu has been called up to bowl and he has been invited with a boundary from Nagendra. He continues his prime form. Played nicely this one at fine line. The fielder has an attempt to just bend forward to stop the ball. It's a one bounce boundary there. Played nicely, this is going to be a bigger one. Towards the dugout at fine leg. Third one, third hit, and this one is going to be the maximum, which is the third six from this man, Nagendra Nagu. He's into the 40s. Played well through the covers, it's going to be one. 45 from 21. 3 fours, 3 sixes. Bashir joins the party, hitting his second boundary. This has been an expensive over so far. Runs leaded 14 from 25. It means Granules Unit 4 has got the grip over this game. Torrent Pharma now feels the heat. Has it been over? And yes, that's the maximum. This is what the dugout is expecting Bashir to do. There's a first six from Bashir. On the run is pin 6 number 4. With this 8 hours completed, the score moves on to 76 for 3. 8 runs needed from 24 balls. And surprisingly, this over consisted 25 runs. So this is the turning point of the game. Three fours, 2 sixes. Granules dugout is enjoying this. Just 2 boundaries to win this game. Yes, now it is my pleasure to invite the creator of Pharmaceutical Cricket League Season 1. We invite Mr. Sundar, the Managing Director of Missy Chemicals and Surgicals, has joined us just now. We thank him so much for introducing cricket in the Pharma community of Visakhapatnam. Nagendra Nagu is on 47. From 24 balls, from 23, it's Krishna enters first over Torrent of his first two, a single, a wide, a dot. Happy welcome once again, Mr. Sundar, for joining us in Pharmaceutical Cricket League Season 1. Went on the back foot and creates some time and room. That must be a second run for sure. Well, this he moves on to 49. Nagendra Nagu came in under pressure. And suddenly he turned the things around towards Granules. This single brings up the 50 mark. The first 50 for Nagendra Nagu in Pharmaceutical Cricket League Season 1. And the 12th player to do so. Lifts up the bat. 3 boundaries and 3 sixes. Now just 3 runs away for the victory. 3 from 20. Which means Granules almost got this match. And they will be the first team to enter the semis. That has been the only shot. And the right over. Will be 4, that's for winning runs. The captain has faced the things off in style. Bashir unbeaten on 25, Nagendra unbeaten 50. Which means Granules Unit 4 has won this game by 7 wickets. And also this pair has added 71 runs for the 4th wicket. Under pressure, these two combined together. Initially there was a bit slowness from the captain as the bowling has been spectacular. But then, since the last 3 overs, they took the game under control. Torrent worked hard, they played really well in the first 2 games, but just 2-3 overs has made the difference in the result. However, everyone, please be tuned, we will be right back in a short time. Okay, so this is the time for the presentation. I request Granules team to gather. Of course, both the sides can gather. So we'll make it soon. Captains, you can be ready for the toss. Granules teammates, please be quick. And to make this man of the match presentation happen in a much better way, we invite Mr. Sundar, the Managing Director of Nissi Chemicals and Surgicals, to join. Hearty welcome. Be quick, please, please. Yes. Please be quick. Please come soon. Okay, so this has been a fabulous performance by Granules. Initially, you have won the toss and then won the G. The target has been 84. You chose it successfully. Congratulations to you. And proceeding to the star performer in the game, the captain himself led from the front. So Bashir, you are the man of the match. Performing with the bat, with the ball, the captain led his team from the front. So I request Mr. Sundar to offer this trophy. And also, the cash prize of ₹1,000 is being offered to the skipper. Okay, first of all, Bashir, congratulations. So, how does this win seem to you?
First of all, I would like to thank Nissi Chemicals and our organizers. They did very well. This is very passionate to play. We are all employees and we are ready to play, but it is very passionate opportunity for all pharmaceutical employees. And my boys are did very well. This is all game planning. We prepared very well. We have very confidence and very game planning.
Especially when the situation was tough. In the Parkway, you lost 3 early wickets. It was 14 for 3. So what was your conversation with your partner, Prasanna? Sorry, Nagendra.
Yeah, I tell him to stay a few more overs for rotation. Later we can finish based on the wind and bowlers. It may be 2 more, one loose over is there. So based on that we planned and we rotated the ball and we finished it fastly.
Finally, how do you describe the game of Torrent?
Yeah, very tough competition coming up for looking forward, very tough. 2 more games into finals and we are looking for cup to bring home.
Okay, once again, congratulations, Bashir. So that is the man of the match presentation time. So it is the team that entered the semi-finals, Granules Unit 4. There is lot more to come. And I wish the entire team to come forward for the photo. Captains, please be ready. You can enter the ground for the toss. again, congratulations, Bashir.